Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. We did have some tighter ranges today in the indexes. And the funny thing about today's trading is my two best trades were completely counter trend. So I was looking at the open range on the NASDAQ. This is the opening candle right here, this little green one. So initially we did push lower, but just jabbed down. Thankfully, we jabbed down enough that I was able to hit my target, take that money off the table. Great. Okay. Then we came all the way back up into this initial range. My first thought was, okay, great. We're just going to like chop around as we've been doing so often recently at the open. But in this case, there was another little pleasant surprise a few minutes later with this big red candle down. So I took that short and again was able to hit my targets. Okay, awesome. From that point forward, just what a mess here. Big wicks, green, red, yuck. There was a number at 8 o'clock, my time. So eventually we got ourselves working our way higher, but working our way are the key words there because you definitely would have had to have the stomach for this kind of like crazy, choppy volatility. Although, if we tighten this up, you can see that, like, yeah, we did end up quite a bit higher, but what a bunch of like little tiny candles, lots of wick, back and forth, up, down that we had to go through to get there. So, for those of you that have that much patience in these markets, you have my respect. If we take a look at the daily, you can see that we are nearing our all-time highs. Again, this is the NASDAQ futures on a daily time frame. The all-time high was here, so we're not that far off. And just look at where we've come from. I mean, everybody thought the world was ending when this thing happened. And, I won't lie, I was a little concerned for people with long-term investments and retirement accounts, etc. But we've made our way back. When was the low? That was in April. So within only a couple months, we're way back up here. Now, I'm not saying that that will always be the case, that it will always rise to the occasion, especially on the time frame that we would prefer it. But in this case, I mean, that's a pretty stellar comeback. I wanted to let you know that Vicki Kelly's morning method is currently on sale. Her next cohort is starting in July. You can take a look at what it is and see some of her results. Here's what's included. You get the on-demand course, lifetime access, twice a week live trading rooms. She also has a bonus video on how she was able to use her method to pass trader funding evaluations, and she's also gotten payouts. I'll link you over to this page, or there's a link down below if you'd like to check it out. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.